So Helen Keller, red flag or green flag?
Dude, I'm going to say red flag, man. I don't want to be able for you to hear me and see me.
It's like
No offense.
combining Richard Pryor and fucking
Gene Wilder.
yeah, that's what I meant.
Gene Wilder.
See No Evil?
Yeah, the movie's fucking hilarious.
It's so funny.
It is. It's a comedy. One of them's deaf and the other one's blind. It's fucking hilarious. Like, if you,
I don't know, man. Like,
what are you on right now? What's wrong with you?
I'm so confused right now.
Yeah, because the history books fucking lied to us.
I think they did, bro. Like,
There's no fucking possible way. Absolutely no way.
I guess where my head's at, I'm just kind of confused. How do we have this whole life story about this so-called person named Helen Keller
Right.
who couldn't see or hear anything, but apparently, like, people are like, oh, like, this girl created this. Like, how the fuck do we know she created that? Like, where's the fucking tape? I need to see some proof of it. Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Meet in the Middle pod. This is part 2 of our doubleheader that we're doing. My name is Levi. This is JJ. This is Avery. We had so much fun on the Jeopardy episode. If you have not watched that Jeopardy episode, go back and watch it. That shit was hilarious. JJ very much kicked my ass.
I would say one of us enjoyed it more than the other
But
one.
even-
Because I can tell. I know you. You're competitive as shit, and you're a little butthurt. It's
But
fine,
even-
but you're over it now.
But even so, with that shit was funny as hell.
It was fun. It was a lot.
Honestly, might be our most entertaining one. And definitely go back and watch if you haven't.
Right. And don't expect the standard Jeopardy episode that you would see on TV. It was
Yeah, there's a lot of fuck shit.
lot of
Damn it,
getting
cunt,
pumped,
shit.
calling each other bitches.
We talked about Blue Chew on there too. Yeah, all
Yeah.
sorts.
No, it's good. It's good. You got it.
That stuff was a fucking home run. Avery, thank you again for making that.
Absolutely.
And we are glad to have you back. But now for our double header right here. I had this topic, and it is my turn to pick a topic. You know, as we've said before in the podcast, we kind of try to rotate as much as we can on topics. JJ fucking sucks at creating topics most of the time.
What? I'm not even gonna fucking say it.
I'm kidding, JJ. Now who's butthurt, bitch?
I was a little bit because I come up with some dope ass shit.
Anyways, though, no. In all fairness, JJ comes with good stuff. Avery comes with great stuff. I come up with mediocre stuff.
Nah, we all, but it's fair to do it that way. And a lot of times we do. I mean, sometimes we just get holy shit moments, and sometimes we struggle with what we're going to talk about. But we always get it done. We're always there for you guys. So you know.
Yeah. So yeah, this one was something I created. Kind of came up with it on the fly the other day, and we were going to label this one red flag, green flag. We all enjoy the world of dating, and we all know red flags and green flags generally when we see them. But on today's episode, we're going to walk a very, very tight rope on this.
Right. Well, and some people, you know, we might differ on what we feel is a red flag, green flag.
Yeah, and we're going to walk a tightrope on this because we don't want to offend anybody at the end of the day. That's not really our goal.
I didn't agree to that at all.
But at the same time, we all go through this. If you're dating, if you're married, fucking whatever it may be, you've all went through red flag, green flag stages of a relationship.
And I think that's the beginning because I think, and I'll talk to you guys about this. And Avery, you know, you've only had the one girlfriend, which there's nothing wrong with
Wife
it. It was
now.
now your wife. But obviously him and I have a lot more experience on that. So how many red flags do you have to see before you
This is a great starter.
just call it before you call it cool? I'm just interested in your opinion for that.
I go for the old baseball saying, you get 3 strikes and you're out.
Okay.
If I see 3 glaring red flags or I see 3 things that constantly repeat that I'm not okay with, I'm done. I'm out. You get 3 strikes though, because one thing I will say, and I pretty much talked to at least Avery for sure on this.
Right.
I've read this with you before too.
Right.
But for me, I hate when people judge a book by its cover right off the rip.
Right.
Because I feel like in my life, I've been judged by like the cover a lot. And I
Right.
try to be graceful on people. So I try to give people a chance to disappoint me as opposed to expecting disappointment.
Right. No, that makes a lot of sense.
So yeah, for me, 3 strikes, you're out. But how about you?
Things factor into this. The most
Yeah, that's actually one thing. I'm going to pause for a second. This episode is going to be very situational.
Situational as fuck.
I can already picture JJ saying this 100 times.
And that might come out a lot, but I mean, I guess I will wait for the questions, but 3 does sound good. It depends on how bad the red flag is.
I would agree.
So,
For sure.
So, because I think you could shorten that and, you know, a red flag like this girl snores really fucking loud. Well, I can get over that. You know, I can reset. You know, usually when you just give a girl a little fucking nudge, it resets them.
Yeah.
I found that. They fucking literally
robot.
They really fucking kind of
goddamn
reset. They might start snoring. It might take 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
What type of fucking nudge are we talking? Bitch.
Yeah. No, I'm not going on.
Red flag, JJ.
Oh, this is a fucking Chris Brown shit.
No. Hit me again. I can put some stank on it.
God damn it. Oh, fucking
I didn't think we were going to have to worry about this early.
Oh, my God.
No, but I don't know any of these questions. So
obviously,
this is all new to me, and I don't want to ruin anything by saying an answer up front.
Yeah. And then obviously, you briefed this very perfectly because Avery's married to the only girl he's ever been with.
Right.
Love the story. It's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it.
No, I talk about this all the
Absolutely
time.
nothing
Like,
wrong
it's a
with
great example to me as a person. But what do you think, Avery? Because obviously, this one's going to be a hard question for you because you've been with the same person.
Right.
I guess more so it might apply to you in like a world of like friendship.
Yeah.
Like, what's your red flag like limit you're going to allow?
I mean, it always depends on the flag for sure. I never hold anything to absolutes. Like everything is situational. So really, I guess I'm about to find out when we go through these questions.
Fair enough.
And I'm interested, and I love these episodes where I can come in blind.
Yeah.
And
which is actually another reason why the Jeopardy episode was so fucking fire. Because JJ and I were blind as fuck on
not
that
a
one.
clue.
So yeah,
Here's a
go back and watch it.
quick question though,
Mm-hmm.
because you said 3 flags, you know, you're out kind of thing.
Yeah.
What if it's Jennifer Lopez? Is that still 3 flags?
Here's the thing, right?
I think hotness has to go into that.
Here's the thing.
equation.
Time out. I actually have an answer for this, like a legit answer.
All right, cool. That's what I was wondering.
My answer on this, and laugh at me, agree with me, whatever. Hot crazy scale. Hot crazy scale.
I agree totally with you.
If you're a 12 hot and you're like a 6 crazy, the hot outweighs the crazy.
I can fucking get down with
If
that.
you're
If
you're a 7 hot and a 5 crazy, then it doesn't equal out.
we'll see ya.
You have to be substantially higher than you are crazy for it to work out. And I stand on that. Like, for example, like,
I agree.
okay, look, this is stereotyping at its finest, but Latinos are meant to have, like, you know, short tempers. Like, that's something that always gets stereotyped them. So, like, you know, you're gonna get some fucking spice when you fucking go out with one of them.
Spice.
Like, you know what's gonna probably happen at some point.
A little
Like,
bit of that extra spice, heard.
Hauling in the Mexican Skittles.
but at the same time, and I know JJ's boy Ryan can get down with this shit too. I mean,
He's got it tight.
they're kind of crazy, but
got
I
it
mean,
tight.
they're hot enough to be as crazy as they are. I mean,
Yeah.
fuck it, I guess.
Just a crazy caramel skin baddie, right?
Oh, bloody! I should have been on fucking Jeopardy. I nailed that. But anyways, yeah. So that's my answer. Truly, the hot crazy scale. I do think that's a legitimate thing.
I can fuck with that answer. I pretty much agree with.
Yeah.
Word for word.
So anyways, I have a ton of stuff down, but at any point, if you guys have one that pops up like in your head, 'cause I know sometimes we have those on the fly. Same thing for you, Steven. Shout them out. Like, let's just make this kind of an open conversation.
Yeah.
But I do have some baselines for us to kind of work off of.
Okay.
So we'll start off with number 1 on red flag, green flag. I want you to say red flag, green flag, and then explain why. All right? That's kind of what I'm going for goal-wise on this. The first one for me is they say their last relationship is complicated.
I would say that's a red flag. Personally, I mean, depending on the details that they went into.
That's the thing. You're going to notice this trend. I made some of these very vague and some of them very specific intentionally.
Right.
Like this.
Yeah, because like if they say it was complicated because of the manslaughter case, then that's a fucking that's a huge fucking red flag.
Or if they say it's complicated because of the Diddy parties.
Yeah, some
I mean,
outrageous because
I can imagine J-Lo saying that it's complicated.
yeah.
facts.
Yeah.
fact.
But if it's
you know
complicated,
he was
like
putting fucking baby oil on them.
our
fucking
families
buttons,
didn't
bro.
like each other, like Romeo and Juliet, then it's different. You know what I'm saying?
But now this is where this becomes interesting. This is going to happen a lot on the
Right,
south side.
right.
Is it generally green or red flag though?
I would say it's a red flag.
It's generally red.
I
can't really think of a situation where it's
If they said my last relationship is complicated because, and then go into a little bit of detail, then it's not such a red.
yeah.
I
think
think exactly why I phrased that the way I did, because I wanted it to be like.
My other point to that is if they say it's complicated and you say why, and they say, I don't want to talk about it.
Then that's
then
red.
Then I think you're definitely
That's like
fucking red.
screaming
I guess
red.
in a situation where it's if it's complicated, but they're like explaining it to you.
If they're willing to
I think
talk
that's
about
actually
it and
green
like
flag.
it's but yeah, they're like, I'd rather not even talk about it. Like,
For me personally, I think it's a red flag based upon the vagueness of the question.
Yeah.
Because it does generally the way my brain processes it, and everybody processes stuff a little bit differently. But for me, somebody saying it's complicated,
Right.
my head initially is going to like, okay, is it complicated because you guys like still off and on? Like, is that why it's complicated? But you guys just know you're not good at each other?
Dude, I do.
That's where scenarios could go into that.
That's where it could get sketchy.
Right.
That's just my brain, the way it processes though. Like, why is it complicated? Like, what makes it complicated? Are you guys still talking or not?
Again,
Dude.
so
I just.
The whole fist, bro.
Wow.
Golly, long donging from.
Potato beans, JJ.
I just thought, like if I ever have to wingman for you again, I'm just gonna send them the video of this podcast by the end.
Yes.
And they're gonna have their cheat sheet.
Yeah, but hey, here's your fucking blueprint of what he wants and what he's expecting.
Yeah, fake your way through it and then let them find out when it's too late.
Bro, that be happening all the fucking time though, bro.
Well, I know, but
You don't
If
be
they
funny,
had the
man.
blueprint, they're getting a lot further than normal.
If
yeah,
you're a little more hot than crazy, you probably are getting a lot further. I guarantee you that.
for sure.
All right. This one we have talked about before, but let's go into more detail on it. They're still friends with their ex.
Well, in Rhode Island or wherever.
Shut the fuck up. God damn it, bro. Again, guys, the Jeopardy episode, you gotta watch it to
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah, well, because you're gonna get a lot of references in future episodes.
That's
because
crazy.
of that.
That's crazy.
That was a crazy question. Now that I think, that was an absolute crazy question that I was confident in. And then you said the fucking.
If you know, you know. Then the way to know is watching that.
it's crazy that incest isn't allowed in West Virginia. Why is that crazy, JJ?
The question was crazy. The question was fucking crazy.
Let's make the main thing the main thing.
Okay.
Still friends with your ex. Red flag or green flag?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say it's a green flag. That doesn't bother me because like if you want to be with your ex and you're still
If they're still friends, they would probably just
be together. Yeah, it's kind of
You never know the situations. What if they have kids together and are good co-parents?
Yeah.
yeah.
And no, again, some of these are meant to be vague.
Well, and for me too, if I'm in a relationship and your eyes stray or you want to be with anybody else, the relationship's not going to be generally that strong anyway.
Right.
So, fuck it, man. I think I've had girlfriends that want me to be more jealous. And I'm like, it's just not me.
Yep,
It's
that's fair.
just not me.
I
I'm
get you.
just not that person. So,
So, Avery, what's your answer on this? What do you think?
I'd say like leaning more green flag. I mean, I think still.
It's red or green, not medium green, light green, dark green. Avery.
Listen, all right. Yeah, I think green flag until it's too much. Like I think if like
if they're spending more time with their ex than they are you,
yeah.
then that tends to be a problem.
Yeah.
Like,
So my answer on this has definitely changed in the years. Kind of look at it from a different perspective now, and especially look at it from a different perspective because of being friends with you, in fact, actually.
see if I'm a good
here's the-
influence or a bad influence.
No, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't think JJ has a negative relationship with most of his exes, except for maybe like a select few. There's a couple that we don't need to talk about.
Yeah,
That
and that's fine. But,
but
yeah,
I think generally you have
for the most part,
a
yeah.
fine relationship with any of them.
Yeah.
So for me,
most part.
I feel like being friends with your ex still is a green flag because to me, that kind of radiates like maturity almost. You're like, okay, like, you're a good person, I'm a good person, we're not meant to be together, and I think like that's okay. Or it could be like, hey, we're co-parents. Like, I want our kids to have a good life still, even if we aren't meant to be together.
Yeah, because we're not good together and we fight around the kids, but we could still go and like,
100%. So
whatever.
that's how I kind of look at that now in the most recent years.
Now, if it was an ex that you were only in it for the sex,
Which that happens too.
Yeah.
See, what do you think on this?
I mean, I don't think it's, necessarily a bad thing.
A deal breaker.
I
don't think it's ever a deal breaker. Like, especially if you're into a girl and you really like her.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, I don't think that breaks the fucking deal just because you're friends with your ex.
yeah,
I am friends with a lot of my exes.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why my perspective's changed a little bit because you are.
Yeah.
So, next one. This is going to get a little bit more interesting now. Constantly suggest hanging out. Red flag or
It's kind of a
green flag?
red flag for me, just because I like my privacy and I like having separate lives. When it becomes too much, and I've done this before, I've dated girls, lived with, and worked with. It's fucking too much.
Yeah.
It's just too much. But that doesn't necessarily answer that question as far as it's not a huge red flag, but it is somewhat of a red flag.
See, that's the thing. Like, these don't necessarily have to be like glaring red or glaring green, but like they definitely lean one way or the other in my opinion.
Right. I think it is a red flag, but nothing. We could have even named this. Is it a red flag or is it a deal breaker?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't think it's a deal breaker, but
I think deal breaker is just, that makes it too easy though.
no, and I get that.
I think we would say deal breaker.
But I could still mention that in an answer.
Yeah, I think we would say deal breaker on a handful of these if we were to play.
Right.
Avery, what's your thoughts on this? What do you take on this?
all right. I know my take, but how do I say it
Without sleeping on the couch
without pissing off my wife?
or way further down the road.
That's so crazy hearing you say your wife. I love that.
I know it's weird to me too. It's 9 years of girlfriend.
Yeah, now it's your wife. Hell yeah, brother.
But yeah, that's like fiance mode.
No, that was like a year. Yeah,
Like he says.
yeah. But I mean, I think it's a green flag just because it shows that they want to be around you at the very least.
Right.
I mean,
And we're all wired different too.
right. I mean,
So-
I like my privacy too. It's a thing, and
Especially in the bathroom.
yes, if they want to hang out in the bathroom, that is
I've had girls.
that is a move out of the state. Stay the fuck away
I'm
from
taking a dump right now. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
bro.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah,
Man.
especially if like it's an early.
I had one
relationship and you're
girlfriend
trying
that
to
said
identify
this
it.
to me. And we were pretty serious, and she's like, if and when we get married, you can still hang out with your friends every once in a while. You want to talk about a fucking red flag from hell? Because I'm not abandoning my fucking boys. Like, that's just not gonna fucking happen. So
Yeah, no comment on
That's like Liv just became one of the boys.
yeah,
I say all the time about Liv. I'm like, dude, Liv is literally one of our fucking homies. Like, when I invite Liv to do something with us, I'm not even, this is gonna sound so
Right.
stupid. But when I invite Liv to do something with us, I don't even think of her as a woman sometimes. Like, she's just literally one of our fucking homies.
Yeah,
I agree with that take.
I think of her as a woman.
For sure. Let's.
I was
yeah.
also-
So as well. Let's
Got
keep it
clarified.
100% on that one. I'm
So for me, constantly suggest hanging out. And again, this is why I love this episode idea, because our brains are wired differently. My brain thought differently on this. Constantly suggest hanging out is different than constantly hanging out.
right.
So for me, if they're constantly suggesting hanging out, I think that's a red flag. Because suggesting it and doing it are very, very different things.
Right.
So to me, like, definitely I'm a huge advocate for personal space, but also I'm like a huge advocate for like relationship life balance, pretty
Right.
much. So it's like, I don't want to see you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Right.
Not because I don't love you, not because
Right.
you aren't fucking smoking hot,
Right.
but just because I do need my own space.
Well, I think too much time, I think that's what makes people tired of each other.
Exactly.
Because you're just tired of.
Shit, that's people in general, dude.
Yeah, exactly. I think just hanging out, it's having your privacy and having your alone time is healthy
Right.
as a human being.
100%.
So,
I mean, shit, you and I have even talked about that before. Like
Yeah.
we like how it's nice that we, when you were living in Ashland, even like only hung out like once a week or so.
Right.
because like it's just keeps it healthy, keeps it.
Yeah. Like with us playing 2K, we're not really hanging out, but we're still having a fucking blast. Like,
Stroker, bro.
Stroke. He's not quite ready yet, but
Oh, he's about to be.
Just give him a gold Bluetooth and he'll be ready to fucking lock the load down.
Dude, or unload.
Steven, what's your take on this? Anything?
I mean, I think it kind of depends what.
Well, I guess let's make it situational.
Well, I'm saying like what stage of the relationship it is.
Yeah,
that does factor. That's a good point. That's a very good point.
I mean, in the beginning, it might be like, what the fuck?
Right.
We barely know each other. But 8 months in, I mean, could be.
I mean, and it really depends on how much you actually enjoy spending
Right.
time with this person.
No, that's fair too.
Yeah.
100%. Next question. They're not close with their family.
That's a huge red flag for me. But you already knew my answer. You already knew what my answer was going to be on that because of how close I am with my family. So that one's a no-brainer. Now, is that a deal breaker? I don't think it's a deal breaker because maybe there are some bad bridges or some bad things going on. But for me personally, I can't imagine not being close with my family. Yeah. Like that's a world.
And that's what makes us so unique as humans, though. Like we all have different experiences. We all have different like life outtakes. Like for somebody like you, like your family is like 1,000,000% like your fucking heartbeat. Like that is literally you to a core, like to your core.
Yeah.
But I've known friends, girls I've tried to date who like they have a relationship with their family, but like I don't want to see my family all the time.
Right.
So to me, not close to your family, I do think that is a red flag. If we're going red flag, green flag, and I have to pick one.
Right.
But the reason why I think it's a red flag is just because I couldn't imagine not having at least somewhat of a relationship with my family.
Right.
But again, it does come down like people go through different things. So like you might have gone through something very traumatic, and that's kind of where the maturity and the conversation and the communication kind of like come into play. But for me, just if we're going like off like just generality, I would say it's more of a red flag.
Yeah. And I've got my young grandkids,
Mm-hmm.
and I know of a lot of people that have grandkids that don't ever see them. And I call my granddaughters every single day, like just to see them and talk to them and everything else. And for somebody not to have that relationship with their grandkids, especially because that's close.
Yeah, 100%.
I can't see that. I just can't see it.
And that's again like everybody's different.
Yeah, everybody's different. Everybody, whatever. But I couldn't even imagine.
Yeah, I also just like I love being in a relationship, but then with that coming more people to the family.
Yeah,
like that I can call my own family.
Yeah, for sure.
Like shit, my brother-in-law is awesome. he's a great guy. Idiot sometimes.
Fucking big time idiot sometimes. But we do love Austin. He is very, very fun to be around.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I hear.
A little mad that,
He
Austin
was
broke up with my sister.
the guy on
no big deal.
lives outside.
Oh, okay.
in the wedding.
Gotcha.
No, all jokes
Zero
aside,
brother.
Austin, you're a cool dude, and I did have a great time, hanging out with you. So
Yeah.
all right, here's a fun one because I can't imagine a for sure answer from any of you on this one.
Okay.
They ask for the check at dinner.
Green flag for my cheap ass. No, I'm kidding.
I think the offer is a green flag. I just wouldn't let them do it regardless.
Right.
But for them to offer, and that obviously means they're somewhat financially stable, which I think is a definite green flag. So I'll go green on that just because of, the way I described that situation.
Yeah.
I'll absolutely go green flag on that.
I know you already knew.
Not because of my cheap ass, but because it's
Good news for them. They ain't gonna buy you much. Fucking chicken nuggets. Fucking.
I don't eat chicken as much as you fucking say. All right, let's set the record straight.
Bacon cheeseburger.
All right. See, there you go. I'll eat a burger.
Pizza.
I don't. Yeah, pizza. Absolutely.
Avery has 3 food groups.
Steak. I like steak too. I had ribs at quicker steak. No, quicker steak. And at the wedding.
So
get a burger.
No, they have a deal where you can get a half rack of ribs and wings and 2 sides on top of it.
Okay, but the wings were still included.
Absolutely. Gotcha. They've got great
so for me, my head on this goes red flag.
Yep.
Because my take on this is, if you're the woman asking for a check on the date, I'm assuming that date automatically went bad. Because, like, why are you willing to pay for the whole entire date? Like,
well, if you're going first dates, then maybe that's a red flag. I was just thinking in general. Yeah.
but I would say that's, again, it's another situational one. Like, for me, though, like I say, I lean more red on that one because as a man, especially on the first date, if we make it more specific like that, like, I'm 1,000% like,
you're picking up the tab.
I'm taking the tab. Like, no, there's no argument.
But maybe,
on it.
okay, think of it from this perspective. Maybe it was horrible from your end. And you're like, fuck, she was such a whatever reason the date was bad. Fuck it, you pay for the food.
Right.
No, at that point,
Like,
I've only had,
that's a thing. That could be a thing. It could fact.
I've only had a handful of bad, like, dinner dates.
Right.
And if it comes to that point, it's like, all right, we'll just split the check. I'll pay for mine, you pay for yours. Like,
Right.
But I actually, I have had a girl a long time ago. She took the tab on a fucking date
Right.
and went to drop her off. I thought everything was good and great. Drop her off. She texted me like 2 hours later. I don't think I want to see you again. I was like, oh, okay, cool. That's great.
Automatic.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
I thought that one went real good.
Yeah.
Guess not.
She thought it went real bad.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, to the thing, like, let me break down the scenario for you on this. Like,
I gotta hear this.
we have our date. We're
Right.
talking the whole entire time. Like, it's not awkward. Get in the car, like, I'm holding, like, her, like, thigh, you know,
Right.
like, on her hand, you know, the basic stuff you do when you drive home, drive to your
Right,
place.
Are you driving or was she?
I was
Oh,
driving.
you absolutely drive.
I was driving, and I was like, oh, this is great. Like, okay,
Yeah.
cool. We had a nice little kiss afterwards, had a nice little hug, and then text each other. I was like, I don't think I'm going to see you again.
So something on the drive home.
Because if she was able to
How
pick
far?
up,
How far up the fucking thigh did you go?
Yeah.
I'm a respectful gentleman, so,
Okay.
like, you know, mid.
So yeah, that's
Did you play P Diddy on the way home?
no, where was the oil?
I think I played LMAFL. I might have played Sexy, not know it. Sexy.
she didn't like pop the pussy. That's like have you ever seen my best friend's girl? Like that's his job is to fucking make himself such an asshole that fucking and that's his go-to fucking. He says his radio's broke and can't turn it down or anything.
So, anyways, on that though, yeah, I think there might just be some trauma that leads to that answer, but you know, it's fine. Fuck it. This is a good one. They want to come over for the first date.
Oh shit.
So
I mean that.
My penis is saying it's a great time. Like if I can answer this with two different heads, then I think
Maybe they can meet in the middle.
But I do.
The peanut gallery on this episode is fucking fantastic.
So, and that implies that we're hooking up to me
100%.
personally.
100%.
And I have a rule. It's definitely a red flag because I have a rule. If I can hit it the first time we fucking hang out, you're not dating.
Yeah.
Because you're yeah. And you can be fuckable multiple times too. It doesn't have to just be that one time,
right.
but dateable. And I've broken my own rule and I've regretted that. So
Yeah.
So
And
that's
it's not the right thing, right?
yeah, no, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You're choosing from experience,
Yeah, exactly. So that would be my answer.
just like I just did.
Yeah,
So-
I haven't had that problem, but yeah, I'd go based off what JJ said. He's had experience with that.
Right,
trust it.
right.
Yeah, he sounds like a slut.
This fictitious fucking.
I think that's a green flag.
No, for me, I'm not gonna lie. Like, for me, it is a red flag. But I'm with JJ. Like, where it's like, okay, if you're saying you want to come over, like, okay, we're fucking,
Right, right,
and like, I am a man. Like, okay, like, sex is something that obviously is extremely appealing. Like, yeah, like, duh. But if you want to come over on the first date, like, that's a total red flag. But I 100% agree. You just want to fuck, and at that point, it's one type of relationship, and it's not the dateable kind of relationship.
right. Yeah.
It could turn into other things like the clap or
Yeah, it could. You're not wrong. I mean, you know,
I'm not saying a word because I don't want to look at me and almost fucking directly point at me.
as tempting as sex is, though, if you do it on the first date, I'm with JJ. I don't fuck girls on the first date. I'm not with that.
Right.
It's not my thing.
Yeah, I just don't think it's, it's got to be in your head that how easy that was for you to fucking do. Like, and you got to remember, sometime as a guy, you just have to remember it. It's just a warm place to jerk off. I mean, that's all it fucking, at the end of the fucking.
I thought just spit my drink out. Holy shit.
I did.
Holy shit.
I never said that.
He's just,
You're gonna say-
Holy shit.
if you're fucking doing it on the first date, you're probably just gonna slide in, maybe fall off.
Right, yeah. Yeah. Hot dog down a hallway and then.
But yeah, so no, if our first date is at one of our cribs, that's not a date at that point.
Yeah, no.
That's an agenda. That's an agenda that's getting check marked.
Yeah, so that's where I would go. This is fun, though.
Yeah,
Fun.
no, this is great.
All right. Dry over the phone, exciting in person.
I don't have a problem with that. I'll say green flag just because I would rather. Who talks on the phone anymore anyway?
I'm pretty sure I'm the same way.
Yeah. Who the fuck talks on?
Steven definitely has something to say on this one. I saw his fucking face
Well,
on that one.
I was confused at first because I caught like
You're thinking
parts
dry.
of that question, and we were just talking about.
Yeah, I never gonna know it.
I kind of that was
I
kind of
don't
the
think
first
so.
thing after what we just talked about. But
Okay. So you're a green flag.
I'm a green flag, like I said.
Avery's a green flag on that.
I would rather hang out and you be fucking,
Right.
Yeah,
I would-
she could be like Sarah Silverman, real fucking dry but still funny.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think for me, I kind of lean more red flag on that one. Because here's the thing, like, obviously I want to have more fun with you in person. I want to see you in person. Like that's where I thrive, but that's also like what I want out of a relationship, like to have a great time in person. But like, let's say, for example, we don't hang out for 2 weeks and we're just talking on the phone for 2 weeks straight, like,
right.
and it's just boring and dry. I'm like, I'm not into that. That makes me lose interest really
I
fast.
see the picture that you're painting, and I don't think that you're wrong. But we have to pick one or the other.
Yeah, if we're hanging out, like, on a consistent basis, that's one thing. But like,
Right.
I've had a situation recently where great in person, fantastic in person, in fact.
Right.
However, on the phone, -10 out of fucking 10, like terrible.
I just don't spend that much time.
And it just didn't work. Well, the thing is, like, I'm not trying to talk to somebody on the phone 24 hours a day either. Like, I'm not into that myself. But at the same time, if that's the option you have, like, it should still be,
like out of state or like
it should still be, exciting, and you should still have a good time.
I think
Right.
this is the exact reason text messaging was invented. Like,
Yeah.
so you don't have to fucking, so you can
Yeah,
say
so
what
for-
you need to
So
say.
for
and,
me,
like,
it's a red flag personally.
right. Yeah,
I prefer
that's-
a lubed up conversation per.
Yeah, keep going back to this fucking P. Diddy shit. I guess so.
God.
All right. There's another good one. Supportive without interest.
That one's hard. I'm gonna go last on this one because I really want to think about this.
Fuck, I don't want to go first.
Like she's
supportive of what you like to do, like what your career path is,
but she has no.
but has
interest in-
zero interest in anything to do with it.
or sports or shit.
Yeah, like exactly.
I think it's a green flag.
I don't think it's.
I'll say for me, I think it's a green flag because for me on that one, that says you're really putting in effort. Because even if you don't give
Right.
two shits about what I'm interested in, like you still are supportive of me doing it.
Right.
You're still like, hey, go do that. Like I think that's a green flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, some women, just don't like to watch two grown men grab all over each other and shit.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. So to me, I think that's a green flag because if you can be supportive without even giving a single care in the world about what I'm doing, to me that's just very sweet and very endearing.
So one of my biggest passions is football, and I think that's all of us. And
Oh, I know where you're going. Okay,
This is all-
I know why you thought about this.
So
yeah, I remember.
I've never dated a girl that truly likes football. But it would be so fucking awesome if they fucking did. It would be so fucking awesome if they did.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of with you guys. I get it. Football's not, you don't generally think of females being the biggest sports fans or
Right,
football
right.
fans or whatever. God, that would be so fucking awesome, especially if she could talk intelligently with you
Oh yeah.
and everything.
And some girls can do that.
And some girls can. I just haven't have the dating name them.
Those are the type of girls that JJ has the first date at the apartment with.
Yeah, just have really cool dads.
Yeah.
That's
Crazy.
awesome. When you put it like that, that's so real. That's so true.
That's true too.
Like their dad just.
But I'll go kind of along with what was already said as far as like, yeah, I mean, you don't have to like football, but don't fucking, but don't know that's a part of my life and that's never gonna fucking change. That is, football is always gonna. I go into this is a depressing part of the year because there's nothing going on. Mini camps are done.
It's fine. You can watch baseball. No big
Dude, you
deal.
don't like fucking NASCAR?
Well, God,
You don't like F1,
you
bro?
talk about getting good sleep. You
Dude,
put
honestly,
NASCAR-
JJ, I feel like you would be the perfect fucking candidate to like NASCAR.
100%.
You like natural fucking ice.
Yeah, that's
You
hillbilly.
fucking look like a hillbilly.
I am a hillbilly. My family's from Kentucky, so
Like, yeah, I feel like you're a
so.
perfect candidate.
it's just not for me, man.
I would.
You've had to clap a couple times.
So I don't know. I don't know if any of you guys, and this just comes up, and it's a little off subject, but we do that. It's fine. This World Cup that people, and they do every time the World
Dude.
Cup's gone on, they get so jazzed. And
I live
people
in
at the
Columbus
park.
now, and that shit's another level.
Well, dude,
Yeah,
Holy
yeah.
fuck.
it's on another level this year just because North America's hosting.
Yeah,
Right.
that's an absolute fair point. It just doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah, I'm good.
It just absolutely doesn't. One-to-one ties just don't do anything for me.
Hey, that's only in group stages, bro. Once they get past that, somebody has to win.
Yeah.
Either way, 1-0 games don't appeal me any more than the 1-to-one ties.
Somebody got somebody in the face.
Yeah, but talk about you guys talked about floppers. I mean, they are SGA. Soccer players are fucking SGA.
It didn't
Yeah.
used to be like
Yeah, and I'm not saying it has, but it just doesn't do anything.
like people was getting up.
All right, we got a handful more of these, so let's move along for a minute.
Okay.
I love this one. I feel like you could go either way on this one. Ask how much money you make.
Depends on what part of the relationship you ask.
Yeah.
Like if you ask at the beginning, then I think my head would immediately go to gold digger.
They're searching.
Or he doesn't make enough money. Fuck him. Like, so I think in the beginning, but if you guys get to know each other and that, I think you divulge that information almost naturally once you feel comfortable around that person enough. So I would say red flag at the beginning. We're going into it.
Yeah, I'll literally just piggyback off JJ because how he described it is exactly how I was going to describe it. Where it's like, if it's like our first date and you're asking me that, like I'm automatically out. Like that's one of those situations where there's not 3 strikes. That's your 1 strike.
Right. Well, there's first date. Why do you need to know that? Why isn't that something that you should even? You obviously were attracted at least, or a click personality wise or something to even go on a date.
Right.
So why are you asking
that begs the question
about my financials?
Here's the curveball. What if they ask you after the first time you had sex?
Be like, what? Will you be charging me something?
Well, you better make a lot of money because you got a little weird.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh shit!
What fuck? Right.
Shit.
Wow.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I was actually almost word for fucking word going to say exactly what you did.
So you can answer these first because I think we are going to have some similar stuff. So I don't want to be the one that has to talk at first every time.
Yeah. So yeah, I would say for me, yeah, that's kind of I'd say it's a red flag if you ask me in the beginning because in the beginning, it doesn't really matter. Like we're trying to get to know each other. We're not trying to get to know our fucking bank accounts. Like, that's not gonna give you my fucking credit card information. You can just hop on the fucking account with me. Like that's not how that works. So for me, that's a red flag early in a relationship. But if you guys are already together, who cares?
I think like just to outright say it, I think a better way is just what do you do? I think to outright say
that's real ballsy just to come out and say that.
But the thing
that's
is,
bad.
people do that.
Oh, I'm not saying they
all
don't.
the time.
I'm not saying they don't at all.
Yeah. No, that's bad. But I mean, I think it's also good to like know what you're getting yourself into, know if you're wasting your time.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I think there does need like to be some financial stability to
Oh yeah, for sure.
be dating.
Right. or at least somebody that's willing to work, even if you're
Right,
like in
yeah.
between jobs or something like that, man. Some
For sure.
people, once again, I don't understand not working. I've worked my whole life. I just don't understand it. How do you do things? How do you get things done?
No, 100%.
It's a mystery to me.
So yeah, I would say, yeah, that's where I'm at. I think we kind of all agree on that one, it
Right.
sounds like, which is perfectly fine for the context of this.
Yeah.
So let's get into another one. Let's see. I want to hop around a little bit on this. I love this one. This is one of my favorite ones on the whole entire list. They plan the date, but you still pay.
I'm green flagging it. That's fine. Sometimes, sometimes that's cool that a girl makes the plans as long as it's not something just completely out of pocket or something, whatever. But I'm fine with that because the chivalry in me wants to pay no matter what. So then it would be just a one part question for me, and that's it. Do I have a problem with her playing the date? Which no, I don't have any problems with it. So I'm greening it. If I did, where are you guys at?
What was the question again?
They plan the date, but you pay for it.
I think it's green.
Okay.
But I think we're on the same page.
I would say for me, I lean green on that one because the way I always I look at one major thing in all relationships, especially when I'm just dating around, like going on dates with multiple different people, like trying to see like what the best fit for me is. Like, do you take the initiative to like want to see me? Is kind of how I look at that.
Right.
I'm kind of like, I don't care. Like, I'm not going on dates unless I have the money to pay for them anyways. Like, that's always kind of my mindset.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not being like, oh, let's go on a date, but I got $0 in my bank account. Like, I'm not doing
that reminds me, I know you like this movie. Reminds me of fucking Dave Chappelle in Half Baked. Where he has that date. He actually asks that blind guy. He actually fucking reaches down and grabs money out of his fucking cup so I can pay for the fucking date. Like, if you've never seen Half Baked, that fucking scene is hilarious. He's like, don't mind if I do.
Fuck. Yeah, but yeah, so for me, I would say green flag. I look at that more from like, okay, they're making an initiative, and as a man, I'm not going on a date if I can't pay for it anyway.
Well, and especially if they plan something like really fucking cool and surprise you with like a sporting event or something like that. Like,
I knew you were gonna go to a sports event. Like if a girl not pay for it, said, hey, take this day off where we're going to this football game, you'd probably fucking marry that girl.
But if we're being honest, it would be an AC/DC concert.
Fuck. That's red flag and maybe a domestic violence case.
Oh my God.
Oh my.
Moving on.
Okay, next on that.
I'm just kidding. It's for it's all for grins.
Oh, for grins.
Yeah, no,
that's a line from fucking Varsity
I'm
Blues.
not. So
Yeah.
let's get on with it. Let's go with another question to kind of continue on this train. Let's see. I think of a good one. Oh, okay. This is the next one I was going to ask. Has gone to therapy. Red flag or green flag?
Has needed to go to therapy. can be either way, but I think like taking care of yourself and like actually going to therapy, I think that's a green flag.
I absolutely also agree. I think going to therapy is a green flag because to me, that says you're willing to work on yourself as a person, whether you've been through stuff or not been through stuff. Now, obviously, there's always the like, okay, why did you go to therapy?
Right.
Is the therapy court appointed? I guess would be my first thing. Like, were you forced to go to therapy because somebody diagnosed you or you did some fucked up shit? I think that could turn into a red flag, but the way you guys are talking about it, it's just somebody that needs to work through some issues because everybody's got issues. And I think that's pretty judgmental to kind of just say, you know.
I think that's the most common use of therapy too.
Yeah, so I would say, yeah, definitely glaring green flag me. That just shows me.
Court appointed, it's red, but other than that, I think I'm okay with it. Like,
you're gonna get you with this.
What? I mean, you want my opinion? It comes out harsh. You know?
Yes, we want your opinion.
Oh, right. That's another one. Another hot question on the episode. Flirts more, conversates less.
Flirts more with who?
Well, I mean, I guess the two heifers in the room, probably him, but
yeah, I mean, if we were deep in a relationship and you're still flirting with me, I'd be like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with you? Like, we're not, in the beginning stage.
JJ does not like dirty talk. Confirmed.
No, it just depends, man.
Is your version of Dirty Talk John Cena in that movie?
No, but that is so great. I think we did confirm that was Trainwreck.
Right.
Oh my God, that's funny shit. I know you see it because you love John Cena. What was the question?
Flirts more, conversates less.
Yeah. It doesn't bother me, but
To me,
it's hard to put a red.
To me, a red
that
flag. I think it's a red flag.
Yeah.
Because to me, that feels very sexually driven. Then,
Right. But see,
and I listen. Here's the thing. I'm a sexual person.
right.
I am a touchy person. That's my thing. Like, like that's my love language. Like,
Right.
It's 100%.
Right. So,
But if that's all a relationship is, and there's no substance to it beyond that, I'm out.
Right.
see, I could see that a girl thinking that's a red flag for me because I just have a naturally flirtatious personality, and that's just
Flirting
me.
Flirting is fun. It's great. The sexual stuff is fun, great. But at the same time, at the end of the day, it's about the root of the relationship,
Right.
which to me has to have some sort of just substance to it.
Right.
That's not just like, oh, I'm only sexually attracted to you. That's
Right,
what
right.
being more flirty than conversation
Yeah.
to me feels like.
I'll go green.
That's my take on
And once you kind of broke it
I'd
down
say
that
red
way,
flag.
He said red flag.
all right. Well, I'll go green flags. It's not that big of a because of me and who I am. Like,
I'm just a few, but it's a great.
I'm just a flirty person, and like I don't mean anything by it. It's just
I'm a
just me.
flirty person too. I think what I'm trying to say really is like,
Right.
I need to be able to sit down with you and have like an actual like deep rooted conversation
Right.
to have interest.
Right. And I think that, if you're just ditzy and flirty all the time,
And that's what I'm referencing pretty
Okay,
much when you
yeah.
say more flirty,
right.
less conversation.
Right.
I was gonna say, it's a green flag that shades red the more you're with them.
Right.
If he's
I can
like
see
you were
that,
saying,
too.
like if he's still got to be flirty and everything.
Yeah.
Like if I was still
So
flirty,
is it light gray, medium
Yeah.
gray, or dark gray?
light going dark?
Why you only hitting fuck? You're kind of bullying him on this because I've been the worst as
So-
far as answering questions.
It's okay.
I've
'cause
been-
I was expecting it because this isn't an area that
No, it's really not. So you knew you were kind of out of your.
I knew well,
Right.
too.
But
Next one. This one's a two-parter.
I also read some of these questions.
no, see, I
The first part of this is red flag or green flag. Remembers the little things.
I think that's a green flag.
It's absolutely a green flag.
Yeah.
Whether it's good or bad.
I 100% agree. It's
Like, even if you've dated a girl for, like, say 3 years and you ask them, where did we go out to eat? The first time we went out to eat. And she remembers that.
Yeah.
I think that means that she's fucking, the memories have been fond and, like, the relationship's been good. You know,
Yeah.
obviously 3 years, you're
What
doing
if you
something
asked
right.
her because you forgot?
right.
I would word it to where I made it look like it wasn't me forgetting. Like, seriously, you don't remember?
Yeah.
Turn it into she's the best.
Yeah, exactly. I'm very good at shit like that.
No, I love giving shit like that.
Yeah.
So,
You know, I'm a huge advocate. I love the little things as far
Yeah.
as being remembered. Like, I'm big on that. That's personally something that I take a lot of, like, pride and, thought and consideration into, like, little things.
Right.
Here's the second part of this question, as far as the question goes.
Uh-oh.
Only remembers the big things.
And big things would be anniversaries.
Yeah. Stuff like that.
not dick.
Not,
God damn it.
not
God damn it.
things.
Oh, shit.
I only remember big.
I think if I'm being honest, this is another one that's going to be hard to put a flag on.
Yeah.
Or
But I think it should be a combination of both things. Like, you should remember some of. I mean, I don't expect my relationship for the girl to have a memory of a fucking elephant or anything like that.
No, 100%. But, like, that.
elephants have a really big memory.
They're supposed to. They're supposed to remember.
Yeah.
They're supposed to remember shit. Yeah.
Should have been on your fucking jabber.
It should have been. I thought that was common knowledge.
Yeah, they're supposed to have like you could see them in a zoo 20 years ago, and they
Tell me.
well, if you spent enough time.
That is down. That's the biggest thing that I hear about elephants. Like, you could be their considered owner because, like, you can like buy elephants as a thing.
Right.
And they couldn't see you for 20 years, no remember who you are.
That's fair than me.
But anyways, so like to me, the wording on
Yeah,
this,
I want to kind of hear
wording on this is important to me. Only remembers the big things is a red flag.
Yeah.
If you're not remembering any of the little things, like I'm not saying you got to remember all the big things, all the little things. It does go back to the combination of things. But if you're only remembering the big things like anniversary, birthdays, like, okay, that's very thoughtful and that's sweet,
So-
but like you don't remember anything else about me. Like,
What's the little things like your social security number?
nah, that's a big thing. Only remembers the dollar signs in my bank account. Red
Yeah.
flag.
The little things. No,
My little things, you know, my average size wiener, but you know, no big deal.
oh my God.
My average.
My God. What the fuck is going on? I love
Listen, I think if they only remember the big things, I think they just need to see a doctor. I think if they have memories
Guess
that
we're
bad.
going back to therapy then.
Wait, we're not going back to sophomore year of high school, though, dude.
Yeah, no, that was the first round of fucking Jeopardy.
Yeah, so yeah, to me, I think the wording's important on that because you
Yeah.
remember the big things.
and
That's a
you're
red
and
flag.
you're not wrong. Like in boldface only, I get that. So yeah.
All right, let's see. Has mainly hobbies that do not include you.
Green
I
flag.
think-
I think another word. I think that's another good wording one. Mainly. I'm fine with that. I'm gonna green flag that because I'm fine with
I
that.
mean, it's no different than them not being like into the same shit you're into.
Yeah.
Football.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
As
that's
long as you
like-
can still conversate, you guys still like
Yeah.
still have things to talk about. Like
Have your own.
if you have nothing in common, that's gonna be rough. Like if you don't like if one of you loves movies and the other one hates movies, like that's hard for me.
See, that's the thing. Again, this is another one I made intentionally wording based. Like for
Right.
me, if you pretty much only want to do things that don't include me, that's a red flag.
Right.
I'm not saying I need to go out with you on everything you do, but like we should have things that we're doing
There
together.
should
still.
be some things, but you said mainly.
you said things we're doing together. That's sex.
Maybe. Yeah, so
If
to
sex
me-
isn't main.
Yeah, to me, if like 90% of the stuff you want to do just doesn't include me and you're okay with that, that's a red flag.
Yeah, 90% I think is a bit.
But again, that's
That's
why
a-
that's again why I
that's a
say
bit-
mainly though.
I would think that there's the basics though that you're gonna do together.
Right.
Sex, eating,
Right.
maybe some bathing.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider those hobbies. So
No, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, but yeah. As long
This
as
is how, this is how baby Elliot was born.
as long as
We're getting the deal right now.
off the rails.
All right,
what you got?
That's a crazy train.
more fun, less serious.
Oh fuck.
I think that's a red flag for me.
I think it's a red flag too.
I really do because I am such a not serious person
Mhm.
that
You want your counterpart to be the most.
I don't want them to. The way you word it is if they're more serious than fun.
No, more fun, less serious.
I would think that's a red flag or a green flag for you.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
going
No, I
both.
guess I missed. I had that.
See, for me, more fun, less serious. Like,
See, I like to have fun.
no. Here's the thing, though. I love to have fun too. I'm very huge advocate for going out, doing cool things
Right.
there, like having a good time. But again, it just goes back to like in a relationship for me. There's just got to be substance to it. Like that's just kind of like that's a big thing for me. Like
I mean, yeah, but you're having fun.
if we're always just joking around all the time, we can't talk about like serious things. That's a problem.
There's gotta be a ratio.
Yeah,
Everything's about balance.
What if
Everything
it's 70-30?
40.
Actually,
Like,
like I might not be down for the brown.
Like I think if it's the other way around, I think it's still a red flag.
Too serious and not fun.
Yeah, like you gotta
Yeah,
have
that's
fun.
kind
to
of
keep
where
things-
that's kind of where I
yeah.
understood it when you first read it.
Yeah, no, I'm like the thing is I want to have fun. I'm absolutely like let's laugh together, let's enjoy being around each other. But then there's come a point where like, life gets serious at some point.
Right.
Like, there's just
Yeah.
gotta be
But-
serious facts.
and that
to it.
all this stuff has to do with how much time you've been together.
Oh, 100%.
Because I think you should definitely be having fun at the beginning
Yeah,
for sure. But then once you start talking about whether it's like moving in together and taking the relationship to a next step, then yeah.
Here's the other thing. Let's reverse this though, because we already kind of talked about it. Let's say they're just super serious up front, like I want to get married, have kids, move
red
in.
flag me.
no,
Red flag me. Plant that motherfucker right there.
And I was thinking of that because
some people are like first dates are like,
so.
hey, I'm trying to get married, have kids, get like a fucking house. Like,
yeah. Like when I compare the two, I see the more fun, less serious as way more of a green flag than the other way around.
Yeah, I'm red flagging this.
I think that goes back into the shit you were talking about a little bit ago with the woman paying for dinner at the Joe. I take her as more of the more serious, less fun.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And it's automatically like
For sure. I mean, things have changed so much. There's just not.
well, yeah,
much.
but I feel like that type of woman that feels like, oh, I'm doing that type of shit, super independent, and usually they cause the most trouble.
Well, and a lot of times females will do this, and I'm not trying to stereotype. I'm saying this happens. They'll hold that shit against you.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And that's not cool. That's a fucking giant red flag for somebody that if you remember, this goes back to the little things too. Like if you remember all the little things and all the things you remember are bad and all you do is fucking hold them against you. Remember when you did this 6 years ago?
Yeah.
No, I don't. Why do you?
Right. You remember that first time we went out on a date and I paid for dinner, you piece of shit?
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of where my head was going.
that's funny.
Shit.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, if you wrap like this all up and like, kind of put it into like, okay, what's like the most compatible person like for somebody like me? Like, I think it's definitely somebody I can have fun with, but like also somebody who like I can talk about real life shit with,
Right.
have those type of conversations as well.
Right.
I'm a huge balance person. Like, it can't be too much of one or the other.
Right. No,
It's got to be a little bit of everything.
I think we'll kind of.
Mace Venture wearing New Balances soon.
Hey, you know what? These are actually like the fucking 950s too.
Right, and that's what he's saying. It makes sense. You need the balance.
But yeah, so yeah, to me, like, yeah, I'm a huge balance person. Like, I've never been a fan of like a lopsided relationship in theory ever. Like, just not for me. It's not my thing.
They
But
don't generally work.
if that's your thing and that works out with somebody else, I'm happy for you. But for me, it's just not. I'm not into that.
You can't teeter-totter on lopsided teeter-totter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
you're like both autistic. I mean, like,
Hey, you don't have to talk about you don't live right now. It's
no, I'm not calling her autistic. I think. Oh wait.
Shit.
That was one of those
He's
moments.
just saying they're
You
not
said
fun
something that
regardless.
you did not mean to be funny at all. And it's hilarious.
I laughed instantly.
Oh, you and me both.
Fucking man. He's like, they're just having fun regardless because they're autistic.
I'm not thinking Down syndrome. I'm thinking like autistic. Like,
I think another thing too, like when it comes to like relationships, I'm a very big advocate for like awareness too on situations. Like if it's a serious thing that's happening, like be serious about it. But if it's like, hey, let's go have fun, let's have just a good, like just entertaining night out, like then let's fulfill that as well.
Right.
Like, I think awareness is a huge thing for me. I think that kind of goes into like emotional intelligence almost.
Right.
I mean, to me,
I feel like I almost need to be stimulated a little bit. It's like
Right.
what I guess I'm trying to say. I feel like I need to be stimulated a little bit when I'm like with somebody.
and that makes sense. I mean, why wouldn't you be? It's like, that's where being there's so many people out there, right?
Mm.
There's so many options and everything else like that. And I've always said this, like, I'm not going to date somebody I'm not attracted to.
100%.
Like, because it's part of the relationship.
Yeah.
Is the attraction. Why would I want to wake up next to somebody I'm not attracted to?
Right.
Like, that just doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, and honestly, like I say this out of a like place. I'm not even trying to be like mean. It's just being honest and just
Right,
vulnerable in a
right.
podcast.
Yeah.
Like I've dated girls before, probably was not fully attracted to,
Right.
and
It probably doesn't work out.
and
You're not with that.
honestly,
So
I'd say,
it didn't work
honestly, it hadn't worked out at that point
Right.
because, like, to me,
Fully attracted, like half chub.
Need a blue chip.
I'm trying to think about how to say this without being too much like you.
Yeah. No, I get you're trying.
shoot goal, give it a shot.
At the table.
So, like, I guess
You split it over like a pack of matches.
I guess the most fair way to put this is if I
He said he slid it over like.
No, it's a thing in the movies, like information written on the
Yeah,
matches.
but all I could think about was fucking Billy Joel and not starting the fire.
Okay, anyway.
Yeah, let's
Blue cheese starts the fire.
I think for me, like, just saying it's the most honest way possible is like, I don't want to be with somebody who, like, I don't wake up next and be like, you know what, like, I absolutely want to have sex with you. Like, I think that's what it is. Like, sex isn't even the most important thing, but like, there has to be that kind of like
It really isn't.
interest.
Sometimes I would much rather flog the bishop and I don't have to hold anybody afterwards. I don't have to fucking do holy shit. Like honestly, like
Hold on.
because you don't have to deal with the fucking cuddle session or fucking anything.
What do you
Like
call it?
flog the bishop.
What's it like to reach around now?
Yeah, it was from it's from a movie.
Oh my
I think it was from
JJ had outdone himself.
I think it was from the Faculty.
Yeah, dude. You better
That movie, The Faculty. And because the guy takes the kids all his porn magazines away, and he's like, no, and he's like, no more flogging the bishop for you.
Oh my god.
So that always stuck with me.
Oh my god.
Golly.
That's a short.
The bishop. Or-
Holy fuck. Yeah, so anyway.
The bishop, dude.
Not
Bishop is shaped like a fucking penis.
not to even and all agree with JJ at all.
Diagonal? Like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, it is shaped like, yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to be with somebody who like I have that desire with.
Right. No, I get that. Passion should be a part of your relationship. Yeah. Basically breaking that down.
It's not it's flodge the bishop or whatever fuck you.
We need to
Dude,
bring
he
the fuck
loves
to another
bishop
question.
with passion, dude.
Yeah, so well,
We need to do
Yeah.
that question.
I don't really know where to go from this. I'm kind of like
Well,
shocked
dude,
right
before
now.
you guys end this podcast, I have something that's going to blow your fucking mind.
Okay.
I don't think anything's gonna blow my mind
Dude,
more than what
this blew
JJ
mine.
just said.
This blew my fucking mind, okay?
Holy
the
fuck.
other day,
Okay.
and it's completely off topic
Oh.
of what we've been speaking about.
Right.
How did Helen Keller create a language when she was blind and deaf at 18 months old?
Where the fuck did this come from?
I'm confused. I don't care, but it's an interesting fucking like.
No, see, I'm the opposite. I care so much.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's autistic.
That's a complete mind fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
She didn't learn shit.
Penetrated.
Dude,
How she
okay,
doing?
let's all just break this down for real and let's just be like a mutual agreement. Helen Keller was fucking fake.
Dude,
She's not real.
they made her up or something because she was not.
You know the thing they always say
Is there
about
anyone
you know
alive
the-
that would get offended by that?
you know the thing.
I'm not offended.
You know the thing that they say about kids, like when they're like growing up and they're on the park and like, they're making friends with the imaginary people. You're like, oh, who's Eric?
Right. Yeah.
And
No.
if you're
This is
blind,
Helen Keller, bro. She was created randomly.
yeah, if you're blind and deaf, I don't even think you know how to create anything. Like you've never seen anything that you remember at 18 months old, and so you
I didn't know this. I didn't know she created a language. What language?
Braille, dude.
Braille.
The fucking hand language for blind people.
Yeah, I know what that is. Yeah.
Like,
What the fuck?
how the fuck? That's
I didn't know.
Wait,
Well,
what's
I guess
the-
I did know that. I didn't know it was at such a young age.
what that she went blind and deaf.
No, 18 months since she created her. Like,
No, she didn't.
She didn't actually create it.
She didn't create it when she was 18 months old.
okay, gotcha.
That's when she went blind and deaf. And they're
Okay.
trying to tell us she learned how to write because people traced letters
Right.
on her hand.
Well,
How the
there
fuck
are
did she know what those were.
There are people like Mozart that just
Yes.
fucking that saw a piano and
they-
fucking just play
They
it
were
like
deaf.
Yeah, no, I mean
But I'm just saying,
factors are
when
going into this.
when you
Obviously.
both of them, it's
I
like
think the real
combining-
question here really comes down to, do we think Helen Keller even realized she fucking created Braille?
No, I think somebody, I think
Yeah,
somebody,
that's
somebody was like, I know how to get really fucking rich. I'm gonna, take this girl that can't talk.
great marketing.
So
Great marketing.
She created something so
Yeah.
I can become really.
So, Stephen, let me ask you this question. This is very important for the context of this. How fucking baked were you when you read
I've
this?
heard it on the fucking podcast, and they were really fucking hot. But it just made me
the like gym one.
No. This was a conspiracy podcast, and they were like, "She's a lying bitch." No, like,
Oh,
Wow.
but
wow.
Well, I guess
it just
you thought
made
you
me
were
think, like,
here.
I had to ask you guys because it's fucking. When you sit and think about it, you're just like, no, they're fucking lying.
You know what I low-key kind of wonder now? Like, we're going down this whole fucking rabbit hole right now.
Green plug.
Like, do we
Rabbit holes are green flags.
do we think that like the people who like were caregivers to fucking Helen Keller,
Yeah, they're
we're
really.
like, huh, this is the closest thing to a fucking demon we're ever gonna fucking meet.
Dude,
Like,
You know what they need? A biopic on Helen Keller.
dude,
That would explain a lot.
that'd be fucking wicked.
You would.
Yeah,
I think
that would explain a lot.
they could get the kid from Dumb and Dumber.
Oh,
What are we talking about?
the bird guy? Yeah. But he could hear.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If
Do you
like,
think that? Do you
combined-
think that biopic would have like fucking audio though?
I mean, there'd be other people.
Hey, if it's about them, if it's from their perspective, you're not really getting much of a movie.
Bro, low key, JJ might just created something great. Like this could win a fucking Oscar. Probably.
Yeah. Whoever could pull that off.
Yeah, like literally.
dude,
Who we got playing that fucking role?
a blind and deaf lady, probably somebody that can't talk.
Yeah.
Doesn't.
I'm going with, I'm going to go with Charlize Theron.
Dude, you're trying to sexualize them.
No, I'm
Oh my
not.
God.
I'm not. Have you ever seen Monster?
No,
Where she plays that serial killer from Florida?
you're just thinking she could just
I just think she could,
pull
with
it off.
that performance, she could, dude, the makeup, how she played that role, she won an Oscar for it.
I
Like,
I don't know, dude. That the whole
I was just trying to think of somebody to play that role.
it's just
so that's
be
just what,
absolutely insane.
I've
Yeah.
got nothing.
yeah.
I've got nothing.
Hey, I'm lost on this one.
The other one I was thinking, because I think she's kind of could pull off that look of way back when
Blind
it
was
was.
that woman.
I was gonna say,
No,
what's
no,
this look that
like,
like her
no,
parents?
it's like the fucking old times, like look, it
Was
was
Little House
Amanda
on the Prairie
Seyfried or whatever.
Amanda Seyfried.
Seyfried.
Wasn't she in the maid or some shit? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hot right now. I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it either,
Yeah,
but it
that's-
definitely looks old timey.
Yeah, I'd be fucked. Yeah, I mean,
I'm
Oh.
just,
But you have her playing somebody, Britney Spears, maybe.
so Helen Keller, red flag or green flag?
dude.
I'm gonna say red flag, man. I don't want to be able to for you to hear me and see me. So yeah, red flag in her.
Dude, it's like
No offense,
combining Richard Pryor and fucking Gene Hackman, dude. I'm like,
Gene Wilder.
yeah, that's what I meant.
Gene Wilder.
See no evil?
Yeah, the movie's fucking
It's
hilarious.
so funny.
It is. It's a comedy. One of them's deaf and the other one's blind.
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious. Like, if you,
I don't know, man. Like,
what are you on right now? What's going through your head?
I'm so confused right now.
Yeah, because the history books fucking lied to us.
I think they did, bro. Like,
There's no fucking possible way. Absolutely no way. How
like
you
I'm just
know
okay.
fucking
I guess where my head's at, I'm just kind of confused. How do we have this whole life story about this so-called person named Helen Keller
right?
who couldn't see or hear anything, but apparently, like, people are like, oh, like this girl created this. Like, how the fuck do we know she created that? Like,
Right.
where's the fucking tapes? I need to see some proof of this.
Yeah, she's.
I don't know these dates either. I guess the word I was looking for was colonial. Could look was that the kind of the times where
I don't know, man. I mean,
1800s or some bullshit. I think. I don't know.
like, I'm not even trying to be like fucking weird about it. Like, obviously we joked about it, but like
right.
real, not real, whatever the situation may be, creating a fucking language as a blind and deaf person, like that's crazy shit.
Especially like it'd be different if she went like blind and deaf when she was 30.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
But like at 18 months old, it's like you
Yeah,
didn't learn
that's
shit, but
shit,
maybe
man.
to shit on a
Yeah,
toilet.
that's not even 2 years old. That's
Yeah, dude, it's a year and a half.
Yeah.
You learned how to walk and you went blind and deaf.
yeah, I don't know, man. Like, so I'm kind of shook right now on this.
Right.
On that topic, though, we are out of time on this podcast, unfortunately.
that's all right. I think we fucking really answered probably most of the questions.
Yeah, and we've
right?
got so much room for like a
Right. We've got a lot of episodes that we can do that with. It's just when and where.
Right, yeah, absolutely. Well, anyways, guys, we appreciate you for, tuning into this one. Again, if you haven't seen the Jeopardy episode, go
Right.
back and watch that.
And that one's going to go up.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Duh. Come on now.
I know you're speaking from the future.
Exactly. Duh. Come on now. This is Hot Tub Time Machine, bro.
Oh, shit.
I'm from the future.
If it was real, I'd be going to find out about.
Anyways, yeah, guys, go back, check out that Jeopardy one. That one was so much fun, and there's so many callbacks in this episode on the Jeopardy one.
Right.
We appreciate you hanging with us through the technical difficulties, and we appreciate you guys having some laughs with us. This has been an absolute pleasure.
And your patience with
and we
the
are
speed
just
at which we're coming out.
we're just so excited that we were able to get 2 episodes
Absolutely.
done
Absolutely.
and get some content kind of flowing out more consistently. We appreciate you guys. We love you and thank you. And Avery, we're glad to have you back, and I'm just so excited that we got the whole squad back now. So this has been awesome. All right, guys, love you guys, and bye. Mwah.